God says, "Finally you found it. My message about what will happen soon was hidden for a reason, and now it's yours. Listen to God now. Don't skip. You must hear this all the way through. This isn't something you can afford to walk past or scroll away from. What I hid for this moment. For you. If you stop now, you'll miss what I've been waiting to reveal to you all along, something that could change your life, shift your direction, and open a door that has been locked for years. This is not a coincidence. There is a reason your eyes are here now. I am the Lord your God, and I am speaking to you directly. Don't turn away. Don't let your doubts silence what your spirit knows is true. You didn't just stumble here, I led you. And what happens next depends on your choice to stay and listen. Comment Amen to open your heart to what I'm about to show you. This message was hidden for a reason, because some things must be discovered, not handed out. You've reached this point because you were meant to. I allowed delays so you would value the moment of revelation. And now, here it is. I am revealing what will soon take place, and you must know this. It is not meant to scare you, but to prepare you. Because I have chosen you to walk through what others will not understand. This moment is holy. This is where I uncover the veil. What is coming is not the end, but a beginning. A shaking will come, but those rooted in me will not fall. I have hidden you until now, and what I reveal will not only shift your life, but generations after you. That's why you must not skip this. You will lose something sacred if you do. What is hidden is never cheap, and this is holy. You are part of the remnant I preserved. You are the one I whispered to in the silence. You are the one I carried when you had no words left to pray. I saw you crumble behind closed doors. I watched you wait while others ran ahead. But I was never late. I was building something deeper in you. This message isn't for the masses, it's for the one who kept seeking me, even when heaven felt silent. This is why I called you to this moment. You thought I forgot. You believed the promise might have passed. But I say now, listen, because what I'm about to unfold will bring understanding to the pain, clarity to the silence, and purpose to the waiting. Take a moment. Let your heart recognize my voice. I have always spoken in ways the world doesn't hear. I thundered on mountains and whispered in caves. I wrote promises in stars and carved truth on stone. And now I speak to you. I need you to know, what will happen soon is not destruction for my people, but awakening. It will feel like shaking. It will seem like collapse. But it is me, clearing what cannot remain, making room for what must come. Do not fear. This is not your ruin. It's your rise. I am lifting up those the world cast aside. I am raising the ones who clung to me when nothing made sense. Comment 11111 if you believe I am speaking to you now. You have cried out to me, asking for answers, and I heard you. You didn't know I was answering when I allowed doors to close. You didn't know I was speaking when I let some people walk away. But every delay, every no, every quiet night, it was part of this. I wasn't ignoring you. I was positioning you. Because what I am about to bring into your life cannot be rushed or forced. You are entering a divine unfolding. Don't let your fear interpret my timing as rejection. I am the author of time, and I never waste a moment. Some of you have been feeling the pressure building. You've felt the inner shaking, the tension that doesn't seem to make sense. That's because something spiritual is shifting before it becomes visible. What you sense is real. The unseen is more real than the seen, and I am speaking to your spirit before it manifests in your life. You are not imagining this. You are sensing the nearness of my hand. You are feeling the beginning of the change. Get ready, because when I move, it will be swift. Suddenly the weight will break. Suddenly the dry place will bloom. Suddenly the silence will turn into songs of joy. My child, I have not forgotten your prayers. I have collected your tears. They are not wasted. I am not only a promise maker, I am a promise keeper. And I don't lie. When I said I would do it, I meant every word. It may have looked impossible, but I work beyond what you see. I open what no man can shut, and I close what no man can open. I am not moved by statistics. I am not limited by reports. I am the God who parts seas and walks on water. I break walls without touching them. I heal what doctors cannot name. I restore what you thought was gone forever. This moment you're in right now is not ordinary. This is where everything begins to shift. You're going to look back at this moment and say, that's when everything started to change. That's why the pressure has been so intense. That's why the attacks came harder. Because the enemy saw what was coming before you did. He tried to shut you up before the breakthrough arrived, but he failed. You're still here, still standing, and that means the promise still stands. I never bring my children to the edge without making a way through. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My plan for you has not been cancelled. I don't rewrite your purpose when people walk away. I don't reduce your value when others overlook you. I saw the rejection, but I already made room for greater acceptance. I watched the betrayal, but I have aligned true loyalty for your future. Everything you lost, I will restore. But what I give you next will not look like the past. It will be better, bigger, deeper, because you have grown, because you didn't give up, because you trusted me in the dark, and I always reward faith like that. A neuroscientist says yes. A 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I saw you pray even when your heart was breaking. And now, I am answering you in a way you didn't expect. You didn't miss the promise. You didn't fall behind. What's about to happen will prove that every season of silence, pain, and delay had a purpose. This is not random. This is not small. This is me, God, stepping in at the exact moment I planned all along. There is a shaking coming, but do not be afraid. I am not shaking you to destroy you. I am shaking everything that was never meant to stay. What's not rooted in me will fall away, but what I planted in you will remain and grow. You are about to see people, patterns, and pressures leave your life without warning. Don't chase what I remove. Don't hold on to what I break off. I prune what I love. And if I'm pruning you, it's because I'm getting ready to let something new flourish. I don't remove without replacing. I don't subtract without setting the stage for greater increase. Comment 222 if you trust my timing, even when it's uncomfortable. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are my chosen, my beloved, my vessel. There is no weapon formed against you that will prosper, not because of your strength, but because of mine. I have surrounded you even when you didn't feel it. My angels stood guard when danger came close. You don't even know the things I stopped from touching your life. You don't know how many times I stepped in and blocked the blow that was meant to crush you. You are here not because the battle was easy, but because I never left your side. Your name is written in my hands. You are not just another face in the crowd. You are the one I whispered to in your sleep. The one I kept waking up in the middle of the night because I wanted to speak to your heart. I've been calling you closer, drawing you deeper. And the restlessness you've been feeling lately is not a sign of chaos, but of calling. You were made for more than just survival. You were created to carry something sacred. That's why the pressure has increased. That's why the warfare has intensified. Because the enemy knows I've marked you for something he can't stop. You will not stay stuck. I am releasing you from cycles of fear, from mindsets that have chained you, from shame that has lingered far too long. You have asked me to open new doors, but some doors required me to free you first. You thought the delay was denial, but it was deliverance. I was delivering you from the version of you that couldn't carry what I'm about to give you. I'm calling you to rise now. The time for hiding is over. The time for hesitation is gone. This is your moment to walk forward with holy confidence. Not pride, not fear, but the boldness of knowing you are walking with me. You're about to walk into places your name was already spoken in. You're about to receive what you didn't even apply for. You're going to find favor where others were turned away, because I've gone before you. I've prepared the room. I've aligned the conversation. I've softened hearts. I've already written your name into the story. You only need to step in, not because of your perfection, but because of my promise. And when they ask why you, tell them it was God. Tell them it was grace. Tell them it was never your strength that opened the door. It was my hand alone. Comment 333 to declare your faith in what I have already begun. I am not limited by what limits you. Where your strength ends, mine begins. Where your plan failed, mine takes over. I'm not asking you to figure it all out. I'm asking you to trust me when the pieces don't make sense. To lean into me when the way is unclear. You weren't created to carry everything alone. You were made to walk with me. And even now, while you read this, my presence surrounds you. Not in theory, in truth, in power, in peace. Feel it now, the warmth on your skin, the softening in your chest. That's me, that's my presence. Every word I've spoken over you will come to pass. Even the ones you forgot, even the ones you stopped praying for. I don't lie, I don't forget, I don't change my mind. What I spoke in the beginning, I will finish. I am the Alpha and the Omega. I complete what I start. And you are still in my plan. Yes, even after the detours, even after the decisions you regret, I factored in your weakness before I made the promise. And still I called you. Still I chose you, because my grace is not earned. It is poured out freely on those who believe. I am healing what you didn't even tell anyone was broken. I am restoring parts of you that have been silent for years. I am bringing joy back to places you thought would never smile again. Watch how I take the pain and turn it into purpose. Watch how I take the betrayal and build your strength. Nothing is wasted in my hands. Every heartbreak, every delay, every night of wondering, it's all coming together now. You'll look back and say, it had to happen like that. And you'll worship not because life was perfect, but because I was faithful through it all. Do not fear what's ahead. I am already there. I am not bound by time. I see the end from the beginning. And I have written a future for you that is full of hope, not harm. You may walk through the valley, but you will not stay there. I am walking with you through the storm. And when you come out on the other side, you will not even smell like the fire. You will not carry the residue of what tried to break you. I am bringing you through with strength, with peace, with glory. You will not just survive, you will testify. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words, and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Not one sigh escaped my notice. You've been faithful in ways you don't even realize. And because of that, I am lifting you now. I am bringing you into a new season, not a repeat, not a cycle, but a divine turning. Something you've never seen is about to begin. I want you to hear me now. The shift is not coming, it has already started. And you are right in the middle of it. You've asked me, when will it happen? When will things change? And I am telling you, things have already begun to move. The heavens have been opened, the alignment has started. You're not waiting for something to break open, it's already cracking. You just haven't seen the full picture yet. But the cracks are proof the wall is falling. The tension you've felt, the pressure, the moments where everything seemed to press in from all sides, it's not punishment. It's birth. It's the pressure that comes before the miracle breaks through. And you, my child, are about to see what that pressure was producing. Comment 555. If you believe this breakthrough is birthing now, you've been misunderstood by many. Even the people closest to you haven't always seen what I've placed inside you. They judged your process. They questioned your journey. Some walked away. Some stayed but never believed. But I believed. I believed in the very thing I created in you. I never doubted it, and I never doubted you. That's why I protected you when you didn't understand why things were falling apart. That's why I didn't let the wrong opportunities flourish. Because I wasn't interested in you settling for less than what I created you for. You are not ordinary. That's why your path hasn't looked like anyone else's. There were moments I had to break you away from what was familiar. I had to separate you from things and people that made you feel safe but weren't helping you grow. I did it out of love. Because comfort was becoming your prison. You were starting to shrink to fit into spaces I never called you to stay in. And so, I let the discomfort increase. Not to harm you, but to call you higher. You see, my love is not passive. My love transforms, my love stretches, and I will never stop calling you deeper, because there is more in you than you've yet seen. You have no idea the kind of favor that's about to meet you. I have been arranging things behind the scenes. There are doors that are about to swing open without warning. Conversations are happening about you that you aren't even aware of. I am speaking your name in rooms you've never walked into. And when the invitation comes, don't question if you're worthy. You're not walking in because you earned it. You're walking in because I ordained it, because my hand is on your life, because I chose you, because I see what you carry, and it's needed for what I'm doing in the earth. Comment 1212. If you receive the new doors I am opening for you, I'm going to restore your hope. You've been running on empty for too long. Doing the right thing, saying the right words, showing up, staying strong, but inside you've been tired. And I know that tired. It's not just physical. It's spiritual. It's soul deep. But I am breathing new life into you. Even now, my wind is blowing on your dry places. My spirit is reviving the places that felt dead. I am reminding you that you are not alone in this. You never were, and you never will be. What you feel as weakness, I see as the perfect place for my strength. I'm rebuilding you from the inside out. I'm giving you new eyes to see yourself the way I see you. No more defining yourself by past mistakes, by what you lost, or by who walked away. I am not holding your failures over your head, I'm washing them away. I don't define you by your past. I define you by your purpose. And your purpose is still alive, still breathing, still waiting for you to rise and believe again. I haven't changed my mind about you. So don't you dare give up on what I've spoken. There is still time. You haven't missed it. You haven't messed it up too badly. You haven't fallen too far. My mercy is new today, and it's enough for you. Don't let shame silence you. Don't let regret become your prison. I am the God of redemption. I am the God who writes beauty into broken chapters. Let me do that for you. Let me take what was torn and make it whole. Let me take the ashes and give you beauty. Let me take the mourning and give you joy. This is not the end of your story, it's the beginning of a new one. The shift happening around you is also happening inside you. That's why you feel different. That's why you can't go back to who you used to be. The thoughts, the habits, the patterns that once defined you, they no longer fit. You're shedding what no longer serves you. You're outgrowing the shell of your former self, and that's a good thing. Growth feels like loss at first, but you're not losing. You're making room, and what's coming will fill that space in ways you never imagined. I have seen your loyalty, your quiet obedience, the way you've loved me even when you didn't feel me, and I want you to know it matters. It matters more than you know. Every act of faith, every prayer whispered in the dark, every choice to keep going when quitting felt easier. I have seen it, and I will reward it. Not because you've earned my love, but because you've responded to it. You trusted me when you had no proof. You believed when the blessing wasn't visible, and I will honor that kind of faith. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research, and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You are going to experience what it feels like to walk in peace, not just hope for it. I will give you rest from the battles that drained you. I will give you clarity where confusion tried to live. I will give you laughter again, not just survival. This season is not about barely making it. This is the season where you will see what it feels like to overflow. My goodness is not a theory. You are about to taste it for yourself. And when it comes, you'll know it wasn't luck, timing, or coincidence. It was me. It was always me. Even when your voice trembled, I caught every word. You don't need perfect faith to reach me. You just need a willing heart. And you have that. You kept coming back. You kept showing up, even broken, even unsure, even exhausted. And that moves me more than you realize. I honor that kind of faithfulness. It touches heaven. You're not invisible to me. You've never been. I watched over you when you were too hurt to watch over yourself. When you thought you were forgotten. I was defending your name in rooms you couldn't enter. When you were left out, I was setting something apart just for you. You thought you lost, but really, I was leading you away from what wasn't right, away from what would have destroyed you. I protect even in silence. I defend even in delay. And what you called rejection was actually my redirection. You didn't miss out. I just had something better prepared. Comment 777 if you believe my protection was working in ways you didn't even see. You need to understand what's coming isn't small. You didn't go through all that pain, all that warfare, all that stretching just for a minor shift. No, this is major, this is deep, this is sacred. I've been building your character to match the size of the blessing. If I gave it to you too early, it would have crushed you. But now, after the pruning, after the pressing, you're ready. Not perfect, but prepared. You've been strengthened in secret, so I can now trust you in the open. The stage is being set, and when I lift you, no man will take the credit. They'll look and know it had to be God. You thought you were behind, that you lost your place, that the time had passed. But I don't operate by human clocks. I'm not controlled by calendars. I make the sun stand still when I need to. I stop storms with one word. I raise what people said was dead. I am never too late, and I am never too early. You're right where I need you. What's been stored for you is not being given away to someone else. It's been waiting. It's been protected. And now I'm leading you straight into it. You don't have to chase what's meant for you. You don't need to beg for what I already promised. You don't need to fear someone else taking what was written with your name on it. I am not a God of confusion or chaos. I don't tease you with hopes I never intend to fulfill. I am faithful, I am true. And if I place the desire in your heart, I will also guide you toward it. I don't plant dreams to disappoint you. I plant them to prepare you, and when the time is right, I bring them to life. Comment 999 if you believe your appointed time is near. You are going to feel peace again. Real peace. Not the kind you pretend to have in front of others, but the kind that lives deep inside and holds you steady, even in chaos. I am healing your heart. I'm calming the anxiety that's tried to steal your sleep. I'm quieting the voices that have tried to speak fear into your mind. My peace isn't fragile. My peace doesn't depend on your circumstances. It comes from my presence. And my presence is with you now. Breathe in, my child. Let go of the pressure to fix everything. I've already made the way. There are some things I'm still removing, some ties that are not meant to stay. Let them go. Trust me with the separation. You don't have to understand it all now. But later, you'll see why it had to be this way. I'm cutting off access to your life from people who only meant to drain you. You've given and poured and served faithfully, but not everyone is called to the next season. That's not punishment. That's protection. Don't reach back for what I already closed. Don't reopen doors I've locked for your safety. I'm not trying to hurt you, I'm trying to free you. You will not repeat the pain of the past. You will not circle the same disappointments again. This is a new chapter, and it's already begun. The shift isn't something that's going to happen, it's something that's already moving. You'll begin to see it unfold piece by piece. One opportunity here, one encounter there. You won't even realize until later that it all started with your decision to keep trusting me. And when you look back, you'll see how I connected the dots. I was never confused. I was crafting something beautiful. I want you to start expecting me again, not out of fear, not out of desperation, but with childlike faith. That kind of faith that believes I'm good even before the blessing comes, that wakes up each morning believing something beautiful could unfold. I want you to remember how to hope again. I want you to lift your eyes, not because everything's perfect, but because I'm with you. I've never asked you to figure it all out. I've just asked you to stay close, stay listening, stay surrendered. I'll take care of the rest. Your future isn't something to fear, it's something to look forward to. I go before you. I make crooked paths straight. I turn dry places into rivers. And I don't just provide, I overflow. You won't just survive this next season, you'll thrive. You won't just barely get by, you'll flourish. And not because of luck, not because of chance, because of my covenant, because I keep my word, because I reward those who seek me with their whole hearts. You've given me that, and I will not overlook it. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I'm not just working around you, I'm working inside you. I'm shifting how you see yourself. I'm removing the labels others placed on you. I'm healing the memories that tried to convince you you're unworthy. I'm rewriting your inner dialogue with my truth. You are not broken. You are being rebuilt. You are not lost. You are being led. You are not forgotten. You are being positioned. My hand is on you, and I will never let go. You have walked through fire and flood, but neither consumed you. You are still standing because I stood with you. You are still breathing because I breathed strength into you when you thought you couldn't go on. And now I am preparing to reveal why you had to walk through all of it. There is purpose rising from the ashes. There is meaning coming from the pain. You see, I don't waste your tears. I don't ignore your cries. Every ache in your heart is something I feel. Every silent question is one I already hold the answer to. You don't need to pretend with me. You don't have to be strong for me to love you. I love you in your weakness. I love you in your questions. I love you when you're full of faith, and I love you when you're barely holding on. Nothing you do or feel can separate you from my love. You are mine, and I am yours. Comment 1010 if you believe I've never stopped loving you. I have seen the way you kept walking even when your feet were heavy. I saw you press on even when your heart was tired. You didn't quit when it got hard, and that has not gone unnoticed. Others may have overlooked you. Others may have moved on. But I see you. I have always seen you. And in my kingdom, nothing faithful ever goes unseen or unrewarded. What you did in secret, I will reward openly. What you sowed in tears, you will reap in joy. My promises are not empty. They are alive, and they are chasing you down even now. The shaking you felt wasn't to break you. It was to remove what couldn't go where I'm taking you. There are things I've allowed to be shaken, loose relationships, plans, comforts, not to punish you, but to protect the promise. I am doing a deep work, a clean work. I will not build something eternal on a shaky foundation. So I've been clearing the ground. I've been exposing what was hidden. I've been forcing what was fragile to surface. And though it hurt, it was holy. It was for your good. And now, with clearer ground, I will build something in you that will stand strong no matter what comes. You've wondered if you're qualified for what I'm calling you into. You've questioned if you have what it takes. But let me remind you, I don't call the qualified. I qualify the called. I didn't choose you because you were perfect. I chose you because you're willing, because you listen, because you keep coming back to me. That's what I need. A heart that says yes even when afraid. A soul that chooses obedience over comfort. That's the kind of heart I can use, and that's the heart you have. Don't let doubt speak louder than my voice. Comment 1515 if you trust I chose you on purpose. I've placed gifts inside you that haven't even been seen yet. You haven't seen the full measure of what I've placed within you, but the time is coming. I will begin to stir things inside your spirit that you didn't know were there. Ideas, vision, boldness, strategy, insight. You'll begin to sense things you didn't study for. You'll speak words that didn't come from your own knowledge. That's my spirit rising in you. Don't push it away. Don't silence it. Let it flow. I'm not just blessing you, I'm awakening you. I'm igniting what has been waiting to be unlocked. You have always belonged to me. Before the pain, before the trauma, before the fear, before the sin, I knew who you were, and I called you mine. I saw your whole story before it even started, and I still chose you. You are not too broken. You are not too far gone. I sent my son not for the perfect, but for the desperate. And when you called out to me, even in your lowest place, I came running. because I don't abandon my children. I rescue them, I revive them, I restore them. And that is what I am doing now. You don't need to perform for my presence. You don't need to achieve your way into my approval. My love is not earned, it's given. Freely, constantly, unconditionally. I'm not waiting for you to clean yourself up to come near me. I want you to come to me just as you are. Let me do the cleaning. Let me do the healing. You are not a project to me, you are a precious soul. I am patient with your process. I am gentle with your wounds. I will walk with you through every part of it. You're not going backwards. Even when it feels like you're standing still, I am still moving in your life. Progress in my kingdom doesn't always look like the world expects. Sometimes the most powerful growth happens when you're being still, when you're learning to wait, when you're letting go. You're not failing, you're forming. You're not lost, you're being led. I don't rush what I treasure, and I treasure you. So trust the pace I set for you. Trust the pauses. Trust the unfolding. There's beauty in the becoming. I'm getting ready to open something for you that no man can shut. And when I open it, you won't need to force your way in. You'll walk in with peace. You'll walk in with grace. The weight will lift. The striving will end. You'll know it's me, because it won't come through manipulation or pressure. It will come with clarity, with ease. Because I make a way where there was no way. And when I do it, it will be obvious to everyone around you it was me. You'll see restoration happen suddenly. What looked dead will come back to life. What you thought was over will rise again. You'll reconnect with joy, with hope, with purpose. And it won't just be a moment, it will be a movement of my spirit in your life that you can't deny. And when it happens, your worship will go deeper. Your heart will open wider. Your faith will stand taller, because you'll know, without question, that I did it, that I never left you, that I never gave up on you. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I was mending the broken pieces. I was shielding you from things you didn't even know were meant to destroy you. I was teaching your spirit to recognize my voice not in the noise, but in the stillness. And now that you've come this far, I will not abandon what I started. I finish every good work I begin. You've questioned if this struggle would ever end. You've asked if you'd ever feel whole again. I know how hard it's been. I know the way your heart breaks quietly. But listen closely, I am your healer, not just of your body, but of your mind, your heart, your past, and your spirit. What they broke, I will restore. What you lost, I will return. What the enemy tried to destroy, I will rebuild stronger. Nothing is too ruined for my hands. I make all things new. And this includes you. Comment 1717 if you believe I am making all things new in your life. You are not forgotten. You are not stuck. You are not too late. I do not operate according to human limitations. I work in miracles, in mysteries, in divine timing that no clock can explain. And right now, in this very moment, I am preparing something that will shift everything. The breakthrough you've prayed for, the healing you've waited on, the answer that seemed delayed, it's all closer than it looks. What you see as delay, I see as development. What you call waiting, I call weaving. I've been threading together every moment to prepare a blessing that's not only good but right. You've trusted me with little, and now I'm trusting you with more. You stayed faithful in the hidden places, and now I will bring you into the light. You honored me when no one was watching, and now I will honor you in front of many. This is not about pride, it's about purpose. I am raising you up to reflect my glory. Not so the world sees you, but so the world sees me in you. You will be a living testimony of what happens when someone believes, even when it hurts. When someone follows me, even when it's not easy. The road has not been simple. There were days it took everything in you just to keep going. And I saw that. I was the one who gave you strength when yours ran out. I was the one who whispered to your heart, just one more step. You made it here not because of your power, but because of my grace. And now, that same grace will lead you into places you only dreamed about. The doors that open next will not make sense to others, but they will be perfectly timed and perfectly aligned by my hand. Comment, Amen, to declare your full trust in me and my plans. I know the enemy has tried to convince you it's over, that you missed it, that things will never change, but I want you to know he is a liar. The very fact that he's attacking you so hard right now is proof that something powerful is about to happen. He's afraid. He sees what's forming in your spirit. He hears the stirring in heaven. He's trying to distract you, to weary you, to cause you to doubt. But I say, stand firm. Stand in the armor I've given you. My truth will be your shield. My spirit will be your strength. And no weapon formed against you will prosper. You are not weak. You are not a victim. You are more than a conqueror through me. I have placed boldness in you, authority in your voice, power in your prayers. When you speak my name, darkness trembles. When you walk in obedience, heaven moves. You are not helpless, you are held. You are not broken, you are becoming. Everything you need, I have already placed inside you, and I am watering the seeds now. You will see growth, you will see fruit, you will see my promises come to life in your hands. This next season will not be about striving, it will be about surrender. Let go of trying to control every detail. Let go of the burden of proving yourself. Rest in me. Trust me to do what only I can do. You've carried so much on your own, but I never asked you to do that. I asked you to walk with me. I will fight for you. I will defend you. I will provide for you. When you place it in my hands, I do more with it than you ever could. Some of the blessings coming to you will happen suddenly, unexpectedly, without warning, because I love to surprise my children. But don't be shocked by it, be ready. Keep your heart open, your spirit expectant. I don't do anything halfway. When I move completely. You won't have to second guess if it's me. It will be clear. It will bring peace. It will bring confirmation. And you will know, this is what I was waiting for. Stay in my word. Stay in worship. Stay in alignment with my voice. This is not the time to turn back. This is not the time to compromise. The temptation to settle will be strong, but what I have for you is greater. Don't take the shortcut. Wait for what's real. Wait for what's mine. I'm not withholding. I'm protecting. I'm preserving. I'm perfecting what concerns you. And when it comes, it will last. I will make you stable in this season. No more double-mindedness. No more wavering. I am anchoring you, planting your feet, giving you clarity. The confusion is lifting, the fog is clearing, and you will see with fresh eyes. You will hear me in ways you never have before, and you will walk forward with confidence, not because everything is easy, but because you know I'm with you. I am proud of you. You don't hear that often enough, but I want you to know it. I am proud of your fight, proud of your persistence, proud of your faith. You've come through so much, and you're still here. That alone is victory. Don't minimize your journey. Don't overlook how far you've come. I see it. I celebrate it. and I bless you for it. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer, now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I saw you trust me, even while your heart felt heavy and your prayers seemed to bounce back in silence. But that silence wasn't absence. It was me working in the deep places of your life. I was moving mountains you didn't even know were standing in your way. And now, what you could not see is about to be revealed. There are breakthroughs that are already in motion. You may not see them yet, but they've been released. The waiting is not wasted. I have been preparing you just as I've been preparing what's meant for you. When I bring the two together, it will make sense. All of it. The pain, the delay, the questions, the stretching. You will understand that I wasn't being cruel, I was being kind. I was not denying you, I was protecting you. What's coming carries weight. It carries responsibility. And you'll be ready, because I made sure you were rooted before you were raised. Comment, Amen, if you believe. My preparation is not punishment, but love. There are some things I'm releasing you from completely. Things that have followed you long enough. Fear that used to rule your decisions is being broken. Shame that clung to your past is losing its grip. Cycles that ran in your family line are stopping with you. You have been set apart. You have been anointed for freedom. I did not create you to live trapped, bound, or defeated. You are a child of light, a carrier of my spirit. And when I step into a situation, chains must fall. That includes yours. That includes every invisible weight you've been dragging behind you. I'm not just healing your past. I'm redeeming it. I'm taking every scar and turning it into a testimony. The very place where the enemy tried to break you will become the place I use to bless others. You've asked why certain things happened. You've begged for clarity. And while you may not get every answer, what I give you will be peace. Not the kind the world gives. Mine is deeper, stronger. It settles you, even in uncertainty. It calms the storm within, even if the storm outside is still raging. That's how you'll know it's me. Comment 1111 if you receive my peace, even in what you don't yet understand. Some of you are stepping into a season of divine restoration. Not just healing, but complete renewal. I'm restoring time you thought was lost. I'm restoring dreams you buried years ago. I'm reviving relationships that I want to breathe on. Not everything will be restored, some things I removed for your protection. But the ones I'm bringing back, you'll know they're from me. They'll come with peace, not pressure. With clarity, not confusion. I don't bring chaos. I don't bring turmoil. I bring truth. And when you walk in truth, you'll walk in freedom. You don't have to earn my blessings. You don't have to strive for my favor. You already have it. Not because you've done everything right, but because you are mine. My favor rests on you because I chose you, not because you qualified yourself. Let that truth settle your anxious thoughts. Let it quiet the voice that says you're not enough. You are enough, not in your own strength, but in mine. I clothe you with righteousness. I surround you with mercy. I carry you with grace. Everything you need is found in me. I'm not just calling you into something new, I'm calling you into alignment. I want your heart to match my rhythm. I want your thoughts to reflect my truth. I want your words to speak life, not fear. I'm calling you higher, not to crush you, but to bless you. You've outgrown the places that once felt comfortable. That discomfort you feel isn't punishment, it's proof of growth. It's my hand stirring your spirit so you don't settle for less than what I've placed inside you. Don't fear the stretching. Don't resist the growth. What's growing in you is too important to be ignored. You will walk in wisdom you didn't ask for but desperately needed. You will make decisions that reflect my heart. You'll begin to recognize what is for you and what isn't, with more clarity than ever before. I'm sharpening your discernment. I'm teaching you to see with spiritual eyes. You won't be fooled by appearances. You'll know when I'm in something, and when I'm not, you won't touch it. That's maturity. That's my spirit working through you. This is the season where you begin to stand firm. No more wavering, no more going back and forth. I'm planting your feet in truth. You'll know who you are. You'll know what you carry, and you'll stop apologizing for it. You don't have to shrink to make others feel comfortable. You don't have to dim your light. I gave you that light. Let it shine. You are a city on a hill. You are salt and light in a world that is starving for hope. Don't hide anymore. You'll begin to see fruit from places you once saw failure. You'll find joy in areas that used to bring sorrow. You'll be surprised by how quickly things begin to shift. Not because you forced it, but because you surrendered it. Your surrender is your strength. It is the posture that unlocks heaven. Keep your hands open. Keep your heart soft. I will fill what you give to me. I will bless what you place in my hands. I am not finished with you, not even close. You haven't seen your greatest victories yet. You haven't felt your deepest joy. There is more, so much more. And I'm leading you there step by step. You don't have to run, just walk with me. Listen to me. I will guide every step, and I will protect you from what you can't see. But I am not slow to fulfill what I promised. I am deliberate. I am strategic. I've been arranging everything with perfect care, down to the smallest detail. You see only what's in front of you, but I see the whole path. I see the full picture. And what's coming next will make you fall to your knees, not from pain, but from overwhelming joy. Yes, joy is coming. Real, pure, lasting joy. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You've grown more in the waiting than you would have in the answer. I needed to prepare not just the promise, but also the person receiving it. That's you. I was shaping your character, softening your heart, deepening your faith. I didn't want you to just receive the blessing. I wanted you to carry it well. What I'm bringing into your life isn't temporary. It's not small. It's meant to last, to multiply, to overflow. That's why the process felt so long. Because you weren't just walking toward a blessing, you were becoming one. A light, a voice, a reflection of me. Comment 222 if you believe you're becoming what I created you to be. I've seen how the pressure has increased. The spiritual battles have intensified. The moments of heaviness have felt heavier than ever before, but that's because you're getting closer. The enemy always fights harder when something holy is near. He sees the movement, he senses the breakthrough, and he tries to shake your faith in its final hour. But I say this to you now, stand firm. Don't let the darkness intimidate you. Don't let the lies drown out my voice. I am with you. I am fighting for you, and the battle belongs to me. There is a blessing in your name, one that cannot be stolen, delayed, or rerouted. What I have spoken over your life is sealed. It is protected. And even if others tried to block it, they cannot stop it. Because I open doors no man can shut, and when I bless, no one can curse. I want you to let go of the fear that someone else can take what's yours. That's not how I work. Your portion is unique. Your story is not in competition. You are on your own divine timeline, handcrafted by me. You're about to feel a fresh wind of my presence. In places where you felt dry, I will bring rivers. In areas where you felt lost, I will give direction. I don't just speak once and stop. I speak again and again. I lead gently. I correct with mercy. And even when you stray, I come after you. That's how much I love you. I never grow tired of reaching for you. You are not too far gone. You are not too complicated. You are loved as you are right now. And I am calling you deeper into that love. Comment Amen if you receive the truth of my love over your life. I want to talk to the ones who have felt like giving up lately. I know how tired you are. I know the weight you're carrying. But listen to me, child, this is not where your story ends. You've got more inside you. There is still breath in your lungs, which means purpose still beats in your chest. I'm not asking you to have it all figured out. I'm just asking you not to quit. Rest, yes. Cry if you need to, but don't give up. Because the breakthrough you've been praying for is closer than you think. There's a harvest coming from every seed you've sown. The kindness no one noticed. The prayers you whispered. The sacrifices you made when no one clapped for you. I saw them all. I never forget. And I never ignore what is done in faith. I keep track of every act of obedience. And I promise you this, none of it was in vain. You're about to reap in places where you were once overlooked. You're about to walk into rooms where you once felt invisible. Because I've placed favor on your life that can't be denied. Do not compare your journey to anyone else's. I'm not working in your life according to their pace. I'm doing something personal, something sacred, something specific. What they need and what you need are not the same. I haven't forgotten you. I'm just forming something different in you. You're not behind. You're being built. And when it's time, everything will come together in ways that are undeniable. You won't need to explain yourself. My presence will speak for you. There's a shift coming in your relationships too. I'm aligning you with people who speak life, who stir your spirit, who don't just tolerate your faith but strengthen it. I'm removing the ones who kept you stuck, not because you're better, but because your purpose demands it. I'm calling you higher, and that means your circle may change. Don't mourn what I've moved. Trust that I'm making space for better. You'll begin to walk with confidence again, not because life is easier, but because you know who is walking with you. You'll stop second-guessing your worth. You'll stop doubting your voice. I'm giving you boldness, not arrogance, holy confidence, a quiet, unshakable assurance that I am with you, and I have called you. That kind of confidence doesn't come from applause. It comes from intimacy with me. And you've been drawing close. You've been leaning in. And now, I'm pouring into you. The next doors I open will not require you to become someone else. They will honor the real you, the one I created. You won't have to shrink. You won't have to compromise. You'll walk through those doors as you are, with me as your covering. I didn't bring you this far to abandon you. I brought you here because the next step requires faith, not perfection, just faith. Keep seeking me, keep trusting, even when it's hard. I am doing more than you can see, and when the pieces come together, it will not only bless you, it will bless everyone connected to you. I am working all things for your good. That includes the hard things. That includes the tears. That includes the moments that made no sense. I'm using every bit of it. Nothing is wasted in my hands. You've been faithful with little. You've kept your heart turned toward me even when you didn't understand, even when you were disappointed, even when your prayers seemed unanswered. You still chose me, and that means more than you know. That kind of faith moves mountains. That kind of obedience draws heaven near, because you believed when it didn't make sense. I'm about to show you just how near I've been the whole time. I'm not just going to give you what you asked for, I'm going to do exceedingly, abundantly above it. Comment 333 to declare your faith is still alive. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You're stepping into a season where my hand will be clearly seen. I'm going to make it obvious. You won't have to fight to prove yourself. You won't have to force doors to open. My presence will go before you. My favor will speak when your name is mentioned. You'll walk into rooms and feel the shift, not because you've arrived, but because I've arrived with you. I never send my children into places unprotected. I go before them, I clear the path, and I leave my mark. You will see divine reversals. What was lost will be found. What was broken will be mended. What was delayed will be delivered, and it won't be in the way you expected. It won't follow your plan, but it will be perfect, because I see what you don't. I know what's ahead. I protect you from what would have crushed you. Some of my greatest mercies were unanswered prayers. You only saw what you wanted, but I saw what would have come with it. Trust me even when I say no. Trust me especially then. You've been carrying weight that was never yours to carry. You've taken on the burden of fixing everything, solving everything, holding everyone together. But I never called you to be everyone's savior. That's my role. I only asked you to trust me, to obey me, and to rest in me. Let me carry what you can't. Let me handle what exhausts you. You weren't made to do this alone. You were created to walk with me, hand in hand, step by step. Comment 777 if you're ready to lay your burdens down at my feet. I see how hard you've tried, how much you've given. I know the silent battles you've fought, the private tears you've cried. And I want you to know this. I am proud of you. Not for your perfection, but for your persistence. You didn't quit. You didn't turn away. And that matters. The world may not notice your quiet faith, but I do. And in my kingdom, nothing done in faith is small. I see the heart behind your sacrifice. And I am the God who rewards what's done in secret. Your obedience is unlocking things you can't yet see. The breakthrough won't always come with a loud sound or flashing sign. Sometimes it comes quietly in a conversation, a shift of peace, a phone call you weren't expecting. Stay open. Stay ready. I don't always move in ways the world would expect. I often choose the humble over the loud. I bless in stillness. I heal in silence. Don't miss what I'm doing just because it doesn't look the way you thought it would. God says, congratulations. You will be very happy because I am giving you that one thing. Listen to God now. If you ignore this, you will miss it. Don't scroll past. This is not a coincidence. This is not random. You're here because heaven chose this moment for you. The Lord has seen your tears, your waiting, your silent prayers when no one else noticed, and He is now telling you, pay attention. You're about to receive what you've been praying for. If you scroll away or turn your heart away from this word, you risk missing something rare, something sacred, something prepared for you alone. Comment Amen to affirm that you're ready to receive. That one thing you've been crying out for, God says it is coming. That breakthrough you thought might never happen, that door you assumed was closed forever, that healing you feared wouldn't come, that restoration you couldn't imagine, He is placing it into your life now. Not by your strength, not by the world's systems, but by His hand. You need to stay with this until the end, because this is not just a message, it is a divine announcement from the throne of the Almighty. God is not a God who teases or leads people halfway through the wilderness just to leave them there. He finishes what He starts. And today, He has started something in you again. There's something He is placing into your hands, something sacred, something holy. It may be peace after years of anxiety. It may be love after long loneliness. It may be provision after drought. It may be healing in your mind, your body, or your relationships. But this one thing He is giving will make you truly happy because it is from Him. Many scroll by blessings every day without realizing it. But not you. Not today. God positioned you to hear this because He knows how long you've been pressing through, barely holding on. You've been faithful in the silence, and now heaven is opening a new chapter. God is whispering, don't walk away. Don't let this slip through your fingers. This is your divine moment. If your heart believes this, comment 1111 as your declaration. You've been feeling the tension for a while. Something in your spirit has been stirring, and you couldn't explain it. That's because the spiritual atmosphere around you has shifted. What was once blocked is now opening. What seemed delayed is now being released. God is not only answering your prayers, He is preparing your heart to carry what's coming. Because what He's giving you will carry weight. It will have purpose. It will transform your life. He knows how the nights have felt too long. He knows the moments you questioned if He still hears you. But He does, and He is not far. He is near, closer than your breath. He has kept you this far not to abandon you now, but to complete what He began. He never sleeps, and He hasn't overlooked your pain. What others called delay, God calls preparation. And now He is saying, it's time. But you must not ignore this. This is a divine call to attention. God is telling you to prepare your heart. Because this one thing He is giving won't just make you smile, it will heal years of sorrow. It will redeem the time you thought was lost. It will silence the voices of doubt and fear that have tormented you. His presence is not just near, it is resting over this moment with holy power. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are chosen. Even if you don't feel it, God's choosing isn't based on your feelings. It's based on His covenant with you, and He has seen you hold on when everything inside you wanted to quit. That is why this promise is coming now. That is why you're being handed the blessing. That is why the shift is here. Let this soak in. He is giving you something not because you earned it, but because you're His. And when God gives, He doesn't take back. When He opens His hand, nothing and no one can shut it. No demon, no delay, no disappointment can cancel what He has released in heaven with your name on it. You've been weary, but you haven't been empty. The oil has not run dry. The grace is still flowing. The promise is alive. You may not see the full picture yet, but God sees it. He's been aligning people, opening paths, clearing barriers, softening hearts, because what's about to enter your life has eternal value. He is protecting it for you, and now He's unlocking it. Not everyone will understand it, not everyone will believe it, but you must, because it's your moment. Please, if you feel this is for you, Like this video to seal your faith and let heaven know you're in agreement. Many people miss their moments because they're distracted. But today, you're being invited into focus. You're being called into divine attention. Heaven is touching your timeline. That's not an exaggeration. It's a truth written in spiritual ink. Your name has been spoken in places where angels gather. The breakthrough is not coming, it is here. But your awareness must match the weight of what God is doing. He's not asking you to fix everything. He's not asking you to perform. He's asking you to receive. That's the hardest part sometimes, because we're trained to strive. But this gift, this one thing He is giving, is not something you can earn. It is a gift of grace, just like salvation, just like mercy. He's pouring it into your life because He is good, not because you are perfect. God is healing wounds right now. Emotional scars, silent shame, old regrets. He's not just blessing your future, He's restoring your past. He's redeeming every loss. There are places in your heart you thought would never feel whole again, but He is breathing life there. The same God who raised Jesus from the dead is raising your hope again. If you believe this, comment 222 as a sign of trust. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You are walking into a new season, and you won't enter it empty. You won't carry yesterday's weight into tomorrow's promise. You are stepping in with fresh strength. You are rising with fresh clarity. You are waking up to your identity in Christ, not as a mistake, not as someone who missed their moment, but as a child of the Most High God, loved, called, chosen, and equipped. Stay close now. This is not the time to run, not the time to question, not the time to doubt. God is not teasing you. He is telling you plainly, you will be very happy. I am giving you that one thing. Trust Him. Listen. Lean in. Because what's coming will change more than your circumstances. It will change your heart. And from there, everything will follow. Let nothing distract you now. Let no voice talk you out of it. You are moments away from walking into something holy. God is not just giving you a blessing. He is giving you a reason to smile again, a reason to sing again, a reason to hope again. What you lost will not be greater than what is coming. What you've cried for will not go unanswered. What you believed for is already on the way. The one thing you've whispered about when no one else was around. The one thing that felt impossible. The one thing you thought had passed you by. That's the thing He's giving you. This is sacred. Do not miss it. You have been waiting, not in vain, but in preparation. You thought you were being delayed, but God was developing something in you. He was building endurance, wisdom, and a deeper faith. What He's giving you now couldn't have been given earlier. It wouldn't have lasted. You would have held it with tired hands, unsure how to carry it. But now, after everything, you're finally ready. You're strong enough to hold the blessing and humble enough to know it came from Him. Don't you see? God has been silent, but He was not absent. He's been working while you waited. He's been healing while you cried. And now He's telling you plainly He's giving it. You don't need to beg. You don't need to prove anything. Just open your heart and believe. Let your spirit say yes. Let your fears be quieted. This is a promise fulfilled, not by your efforts, but by His faithfulness. When God gives, He gives fully. He doesn't do halfway miracles. When He opens a door, it stays open. When he sets something in motion, no force in hell can stop it. That one thing he is giving you will shift the course of your life. And not just for you, it will bless generations. It will overflow into others. Because God never blesses you only for you. He blesses you so you can be a blessing. You've carried burdens no one knew about. Smiled when you were breaking. Showed up when you were empty. And through it all, you didn't curse God. You didn't give up. You kept walking. You kept praying. That didn't go unnoticed in heaven. The reward was being stored up, and now it's being released. The time of testing is turning into a time of testimony. If you receive that, comment 333 to declare your faith. The enemy tried to convince you it was over. He whispered lies in the dark. He tried to isolate you. He tried to make you numb. But even then, God covered you. Even when you doubted yourself, God never doubted you. He has carried you on his shoulders when your feet couldn't move. That's why you're still here. That's why you didn't fall apart completely. Because his hand never left you. There's something powerful about God's timing. You might have wanted this earlier, but now is when it's perfect. God's not just handing you something to make you happy for a moment. He's giving you something that will sustain you, anchor you, and draw you closer to him. That's how you'll know it's from him. It won't lead to confusion or anxiety. It will come with peace, clarity, and purpose. You've been asking God to remember you. You've watched others receive and wondered if you were forgotten. But now God says, I see you. I remember you. I have not passed you by. He's about to show you that his silence was not rejection. It was preparation for something better than you imagined. His delays are never denials. They are protections. When God blesses, it humbles you. Because you know it wasn't luck. It wasn't chance. It was mercy. It was grace. That's the kind of blessing coming. The kind that makes you cry in gratitude. The kind that makes you fall on your knees. Because you'll know, without a doubt, this was God. No one else could have done it. No one else knew what you truly needed. If your heart is open to that, comment 555 to receive it. This isn't just about getting what you want. It's about stepping into what God wants for you. His plan is better, always, even when it takes longer, even when it's harder. You are not just receiving a gift, you are being aligned with your destiny. The thing he's giving you will unlock something deeper inside you. A new level of identity, a new sense of calling, a deeper intimacy with him. You don't have to figure it all out. God is not asking you to know every detail. He's just asking for your trust. Trust is the doorway. Faith is the posture. Gratitude is the key. If you can hold on to those, nothing will be withheld from you. No good thing will be delayed. You are under open heaven right now. The winds are shifting. The spiritual atmosphere is heavy with promise. Your joy is coming back. Your clarity is returning. Your strength is rising. What was hard will begin to make sense. What was broken will begin to mend. God is not finished with you, he's just getting started. What's ahead of you is not smaller than what's behind you. It's greater, fuller, deeper, and it begins now. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is a reason you didn't give up. A reason you kept waking up even when you wanted to sleep through everything. That reason is this moment. This shift, this promise, this sacred release from heaven. You've been pressed, but not crushed. You've been struck, but not destroyed. Because God's hand was always holding you. He wasn't just walking beside you, He was carrying you through the storm. And now, He's setting you down on solid ground. He's placing something in your hands, something long awaited. You'll recognize it because it will match what your spirit has been craving. It may come differently than you pictured. It may not be wrapped the way you expected, but it will be exactly what you need. God doesn't deal in counterfeits. He gives only what's real, what's pure, what's divine. Don't try to explain this to everyone. Some people won't understand. They didn't see the fight. They didn't feel the cost. But God did, and that's why the blessing is coming to you, not them. You stayed faithful. You stayed close. You stayed open, and heaven is rewarding that now. This is not karma. This is not luck. This is divine fulfillment. Not because the conditions look right on the outside, but because your heart is finally positioned to carry it with reverence, with faith, and with joy. He waited until your faith matured enough to handle the weight of this blessing. You may not fully see it yet, but things are already moving. There's a shift taking place in the spirit. You'll feel it in the small signs. First, the peace you didn't expect, the opportunity that shows up out of nowhere, the person who suddenly reaches out, the inner confirmation that you're not alone. These are not random. They are glimpses of what God is setting into place. It's like the gentle wind before the rain. You can sense the nearness of the blessing. You can feel that something is changing. That's God. What you're about to walk into is bigger than the pain that tried to destroy you. It's greater than the lies that were spoken over you. It is higher than the fear that tried to paralyze you. God is lifting you up now, not just to bless you, but to show others what He can do through someone who never stopped trusting, through someone who was willing to praise through tears, through someone who didn't run when things got heavy. This is your reward season, and it's not just about things. It's about peace of mind, rest in your soul, strength in your spirit. God is placing something in you that will calm the storm, not just outside of you, but inside. This is where the deep healing begins. This is where joy becomes more than a moment, it becomes your foundation. You've been waiting on the what, but God was working on the who. You. Now that your heart has been refined, the blessing can come freely. God has seen the moments when you wanted to scream but instead chose to pray. He saw you forgive people who didn't apologize. He watched you give when you barely had enough. He heard the prayers you whispered into your pillow, and now heaven is responding. It wasn't wasted, none of it. Every tear was counted, every step mattered. And now, that one thing is being released. Not delayed anymore, not held back, but released. If you believe that, comment 777 right now. It's not a number. It's a sign of completion. It's a declaration that the wait is over and God is doing a new thing in your life. The enemy is angry because he knows you're close. That's why the pressure increased recently. That's why you've been feeling a strange heaviness, even when things seem calm. It's because the spiritual battle always gets louder before the breakthrough. But the enemy cannot stop what God has commanded. He can distract, delay, and discourage, but he cannot cancel the hand of God. You need to hear this clearly. The one thing God is giving you is protected. It will not be stolen. It will not be corrupted. What He is about to do in your life will come with His seal. You won't have to fight for it the way you fought to survive. This is coming through grace, not striving. It will flow naturally. God is removing your fear of losing again, because this time, it's real. It's lasting. It's blessed. Stop questioning whether you deserve it. You don't. None of us do. That's what makes it so beautiful. Grace gives what we cannot earn. And when God gives something through grace, it cannot be taken by human hands. He's not just blessing you for your faith, He's blessing you because of who He is. Kind, faithful, true, steadfast, holy, merciful. This blessing is not the end, it's a beginning. It will unlock more inside you than you knew existed. It will stretch your faith further. It will deepen your worship. It will call you to walk more closely with Him, not just in joy, but in responsibility. Because blessings are not just gifts, they are invitations. God is inviting you into a life that reflects His goodness in every area. You will not be defined by your struggles anymore. You are not your mistakes. You are not your worst moments. You are not what they said about you. You are what God declares over you: chosen, redeemed, loved, called, covered. When God speaks, His word overrides every other voice. That one thing He's giving you will be a physical reminder of His spiritual truth. You are favored. You've come a long way. Don't forget that. Don't downplay your journey. There were seasons when you didn't think you'd make it. There were days when getting out of bed was a victory. And now look, you're still standing, still hoping, still believing. That's not weakness. That's strength. That's proof that God has carried you, and if He carried you through that, He'll carry you into this. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. This next season will not look like the last. This blessing will not carry the burden of the past. You are stepping into something new. That's why some things had to fall apart. That's why certain people walked away. That's why doors closed. It wasn't rejection. It was protection. God was clearing the way so nothing would block what He's about to release in you. Some people won't understand what's happening in your life. That's okay. You don't need their approval. You only need God's confirmation. And He has already spoken. You are being handed something precious, something rare. That one thing, the thing that makes your heart leap, the thing that brings tears to your eyes even now as you read this. He is giving it to you. Let it sink in. Let your heart receive it. Let your spirit rest in it. You don't have to make sense of everything. You just need to say yes. Yes to the timing. Yes to the calling. Yes to the miracle. Yes to the gift. And yes to the giver. You are not walking alone. God is going with you. His presence is your guide. His hand is your strength. His promise is your anchor. Your enemies won't win. Your fears won't win. Your doubts won't win. Because the Lord is for you. And if God is for you, nothing can stand against you. Not even your own past. Not even your own fears. The blessing is coming through the cracks of your brokenness. And it will shine so brightly, no one will be able to deny that it came from heaven. You are not too late. You haven't missed it. God is never rushed, and He's never confused. He has been waiting for the exact moment to say, now. And He is saying it now. Now is the time. This is the moment. I am giving you that one thing. And if you're still here, reading these words with a heart full of hope and a spirit open to receive, then you already know this isn't ordinary. This is sacred. You are in the middle of something holy. Let your soul be still. Let your heart be full. God is not finished. He is just beginning. And what comes next will leave you speechless in the best way. He is calling you out of fear and into favor, out of waiting and into receiving. That one thing you thought you lost, that one thing you feared was gone forever, He is putting it back into your life, only this time it's blessed, healed, and whole. God says, you will be very happy. That is not a shallow promise. That is a divine vow. It means your joy will no longer come from temporary highs or things that fade away. It will be rooted in something eternal, the kind of joy that doesn't depend on your situation, the kind that flows even in a storm. That's what He is giving you. Not just a change of circumstance, but a transformation of spirit. You thought you had to settle. You thought maybe this was just life, that maybe what you had lost wouldn't return, that maybe you had reached your limit. But heaven disagrees. God is not done writing your story. He's just now turning the page. You thought it was the final chapter, but He's just starting a new volume. What's coming next will be so full of His fingerprints, it will silence every lie that said you were forgotten. If this word is settling into your soul like rain into dry ground, comment 1010 right now as a sign that you're opening your heart wide to receive this. There are moments when heaven interrupts the normal, and this is one of them. Right now, you're standing at the edge of a divine turning point. The Lord has been watching closely, quietly ordering every detail, carefully weaving every delay, every detour, every disappointment into the exact setup for what He's now ready to give you. That's why the tension has been unbearable at times, because the release is near. God doesn't play with your heart. He doesn't tease. He never lifts your hopes just to let them crash. That's not His nature. When He lifts you with purpose. When He calls you, He equips you. And when He gives good and perfect gifts. You've been asking for the right thing, now it's the right time. His yes is echoing through your spirit. But you must not let doubt speak louder than faith. Doubt will always find a reason to say, not yet. Faith says, even now God is able. You have seen enough of His character to trust Him. You've made it through too much to give up now. This is the moment when your endurance becomes evidence that you were being prepared for something more. God is not only giving you that one thing, He's going to make sure you recognize it when it arrives. You won't be confused. You won't have to guess. It will be wrapped in His peace. It will come with clarity, not chaos. It will draw you closer to Him, not pull you away. You'll feel His fingerprints on it, His timing, His touch, His voice, it'll all be there. And you'll know this didn't come from man, this came from God. The blessing is already in motion, the breakthrough is already activated, but your posture matters. A heart of expectation opens heaven's gates wider, gratitude breaks the chains of fear, praise unlocks what doubt keeps bound. So don't just wait for it, worship for it. Thank Him now like it's already done, because in heaven's eyes it is. This blessing isn't just for comfort, it's for calling. It's going to draw you into deeper purpose. Some of you have been praying not just for breakthrough, but for direction. God says this blessing will answer both. What He gives you will lead you. It will carry the next chapter of your assignment. You're not just getting a miracle, you're getting a mission. The peace coming to your life will not make sense to others, but it will guard your heart. That one thing He is giving you will be more than you hoped for, and more than some will be able to understand. Don't feel pressured to explain. Some things are meant to be kept between you and God. Let them watch. Let them wonder. Let them see what favor looks like on someone who stayed faithful. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. There's something beautiful about what's happening right now. God is peeling away the noise. He's lifting the weight of what doesn't matter. He's making room for what does. He's clearing the space so that the gift he's bringing has room to settle. You don't need to strive for it. Just make space. Let go of what isn't from him, and you'll see how quickly what is meant for you begins to flow toward you. The world teaches you to hustle, to chase, to force things, but the kingdom of God works differently. You receive by faith. You walk by obedience. You wait in trust. That's how the door opens. That's how the blessing comes. You don't have to manipulate or plead. When your Father decides it's time, the door swings open and no one can shut it. Don't be afraid of this season. It's unfamiliar because it's new, but it's not unsafe. God has gone before you. The road has already been prepared. You are not stepping into confusion, you're stepping into promise. This blessing will feel like home, not because it looks like the past, but because it carries the presence of the one who created you. You are not here by accident. You were brought into this moment by divine orchestration. Heaven aligned this word with your heart, not to entertain you, but to awaken you. There is something sacred being handed to you, something no one else can carry, something made for your hands, your life, your future. You didn't miss it. You didn't mess it up. You didn't wait in vain. God says, now is the time. If you receive that with your whole heart, comment 1515 to mark this moment as yours. This is not just about the blessing, it's about who you are becoming through it. You're being shaped, refined, strengthened. The fire didn't burn you, it purified you. The storm didn't drown you, it trained you. And now, you are ready to receive, ready to carry, ready to walk forward. You may feel unqualified, but God qualifies those he chooses, and he has chosen you. You may feel afraid, but courage is rising. You may feel unworthy, but grace says otherwise. Let go of the lies, let go of the weight, let go of the fear. The one thing God is giving you has your name on it, and nothing can stop it. Not your past, not your mistakes, not your doubts. Breathe this in, let it calm you, let it fill you, let it change how you see yourself. You are not someone who is trying to reach God's blessing. You are someone who is standing in it. You're already surrounded, already covered, already chosen. And now, you are about to receive the very thing that confirms what heaven has always said about you. And he says, today, this is your turn. This is your hour. You will be very happy because what you thought was out of reach is being placed right into your life. This is not something small. This is not a minor shift. It is a divine fulfillment of a long-awaited promise. And it will feel like breathing after drowning, like sunlight after years of gray skies. That one thing he is giving will not just change your day. It will change your direction. It will bring clarity where there was confusion, joy where there was sadness, and hope where there was deep exhaustion. There is a reason you kept pressing forward, even when everything around you was trying to shut you down. Something deep in your soul refused to quit. And now you understand why. That fight was not for nothing. It prepared you to carry what's coming. The tears that seemed pointless were watering the soil of your future. And now, the harvest is beginning. You've been so close to breakthrough before that it hurt. Close enough to hope, but never close enough to hold it. And that nearly broke your heart. But God is a restorer. He doesn't give what's halfway. He gives in full measure. pressed down, shaken together, and running over. This time, you're not just going to get close, you're going to step fully into it. No more almosts, no more delays. The release has been commanded. There were voices, some in your past, some even in your own head, that told you it wouldn't happen, that you didn't deserve it, that it wasn't meant for you. But none of those voices sit on the throne of heaven. God does. And He says you are worthy not because of what you've done, but because of who He is. Your past does not disqualify you. Your doubts didn't destroy the promise. His grace covered it all. If you are believing for that breakthrough in your soul, comment 1717 as your personal faith marker today. Let's be honest, you've been weary. You've learned how to smile through battles, how to function while breaking. You've grown in silence, in places no one saw. That growth was not wasted. The private places where you worshipped when there was no music, where you trusted without answers, where you stayed faithful without applause, those are the altars where this blessing was born. God's timing is often misunderstood. What looked like delay was really design. He was making sure the foundation beneath you was strong enough to hold what He was about to lay on top. A weak foundation would crack under pressure, and what He's giving you will carry weight. This one thing is not fragile. It's not temporary. It's something you'll build from. It's something that will outlast you. He is not only giving you what you asked for, He's giving you what you didn't even know to ask for. The unseen protection, the strength, the healing in the layers you forgot needed healing, the restoration in relationships that seemed beyond hope, the joy that bubbles up out of nowhere and surprises you, the peace that doesn't need an explanation. This is the kind of blessing He gives, complete, overflowing, whole. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You are not in the same place you were last year. And if you're honest, you're not even the same person you were a few months ago. You've matured. You've let go of some things. You've learned what matters and what doesn't. And because of that growth, new doors are opening. Not just physical ones, but doors inside your heart. You're ready in ways you couldn't have been before. Ready to receive, ready to trust, ready to rest in Him. You were never forgotten. You were never invisible to heaven. Every detail of your life is known. Every ache in your chest, every breath you took through the weight of disappointment, God saw it all. And He didn't just watch. He wept with you. He carried you. And now He rejoices over you, because your time has come. This is the moment things begin to turn. You'll start to feel it first. A lightness, a quiet shift. Then doors will open that you didn't knock on. Answers will come to questions you stopped asking. Things will click that never did before. God isn't just handing you the blessing, He's walking into it with you. He's going to show you how to carry it, protect it, and grow it. You might be thinking, but I'm still afraid. That's okay. Fear isn't proof that you lack faith. It's proof that you're human. What matters is that you keep walking forward anyway. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the decision to trust God more than the fear. And you're doing that right now. By showing up, by believing again. That's courage. And heaven honors it. God's love isn't based on how well you've done. It's based on how deeply He cares. He never needed you to be perfect. He only needed you to be open. And you've been open. Despite the wounds, despite the silence, despite the questions, you've stayed open. And that's why this blessing is for you, You've made room for it. You've prepared your heart for it, even when you didn't know that's what you were doing. So now, lift your head. Breathe deeply. Let the anxiety fall off your shoulders. God is not teasing you. He is not dangling something in front of you only to pull it away. He is giving it to you. That one thing. The answer, the shift, the miracle, the change, the clarity, the provision, the restoration, the healing. It's yours. It's here. And you will be very happy. Not just for a moment, but for a lifetime. Because what God gives, He gives to last. What God starts, He finishes. What He declares, He performs. And He has declared it over you. Heaven is holding its breath, waiting to pour into your life something that will redefine how you see yourself, how you see God, and how you move through this world. And God says again, you will be very happy because I am giving you that one thing. It will come in a way that surprises you. You may not even recognize it at first, because it won't always show up in the package you expected. But your spirit will know. Deep inside, something will say, this is it. That moment will feel like peace rushing into your chest. It will silence all the voices that told you it couldn't happen. And when it does, you'll understand why it took time. You'll understand why it had to happen this way and not another. You're not late. You're not behind. You are right on time for God's purpose. Every detour, every delay, every disappointment was shaping your character for this moment. He didn't bring you through all that for you to walk away empty. God finishes what He begins. He did not teach you to trust just so He could leave you waiting. He taught you to trust because the blessing was always coming, it just needed the right season to arrive. And you are in that season now, not next year, not someday, but now. Something is turning, and your heart can feel it, even if your mind can't explain it. The weight you've carried is starting to lift. The fear you've battled is losing strength. Because the presence of God is entering in with power, with peace, and with promise. He is not giving you a fraction. He is giving you the fullness of what He planned for you. You've seen others blessed, and you've wondered when it would be your time. You've celebrated them, even while hiding your own ache. That didn't go unnoticed. God saw the way you clapped for others even with a broken heart. That's humility. That's faith. And heaven rewards both. This is your time now. It's your season to smile for real. To receive, not just give. To rest, not just fight. If you know this is your time, comment 1212 and let that be your declaration. Heaven has not ignored your cry. God has never turned away from your voice. Even when you were tired, even when you didn't have the words, the Spirit interceded for you, the angels surrounded you, the Lord covered you. Every tear that fell was not wasted, it was a seed. And now the season of harvest has come. The one thing He is giving you might be different than what you imagined, but it will be exactly what you needed. It will fit your heart perfectly. It will restore what you didn't know was broken. And it will confirm everything you've felt God whisper to you in the quiet moments. This isn't just a gift, it's a reminder that God remembers, a reminder that He never forgot you. You might still feel a little afraid to believe again. That's okay. God knows how fragile our hope can feel when we've been disappointed before. But He's patient, He's gentle. He is not here to rush you. He is here to reassure you that this time it's safe to trust. This time it's secure. This time it's God's doing from beginning to end. Some people won't understand the joy you're about to walk into. That's because they didn't see the pain you walked through. But don't let that stop you from rejoicing. This joy is yours. This blessing is yours. You don't need to justify it. You don't need to explain it. Just receive it with open hands and a thankful heart. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily, and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You were made for this moment, crafted for it. Your journey has shaped you, and God is proud of you. Yes, proud. He saw the nights you stayed faithful, the days you chose to believe. He knows it wasn't easy, but you never let go. You held on, and now He's holding you even closer, placing into your life something only heaven could release. This will not be like the last time. This will not fall apart. This will not bring more pain, because this time God is in the center of it. He is not just giving you a gift, He is giving you Himself, His peace, His covering, His presence. And when God is in it, there is no fear in it, no torment, just freedom. What you're about to receive will lift you out of a long, silent season. It will awaken parts of you that have gone numb. Dreams you laid down will begin to stir again. Hope that felt too heavy will rise with ease. Because God is not just touching your life, He is reviving your spirit. He is restoring what was stolen. Years you thought were wasted are being redeemed. People who left you empty are being replaced with divine connections. Opportunities you lost are returning in better form. God is not only answering prayers, He is rebuilding your foundation. Let yourself believe again. Let yourself imagine the good again. Let yourself feel joy without fear of it being taken away. Because this time, it's real. This time it's rooted. This time, it's sealed by heaven. If you feel that stirring inside, comment Amen and speak it over your life. No more living in survival mode. No more just getting by. No more wondering if your turn will ever come. It has come. And the God who begins a good work in you will carry it all the way to completion. What you are about to walk into is a reflection of His love. It's not just a gift, it's a message from heaven. That you are seen, that you are loved, that you are important, that you matter to God. So keep your eyes open, keep your heart soft, and keep your spirit expecting, because the very thing you thought would never happen is already on its way. That's not imagination, that's revelation. Heaven is signaling that your time has come. God is fulfilling what He promised. And yes, you will be very happy because He is giving you that one thing. You don't have to know how it will unfold. You just have to trust the one who holds the plan. You don't have to predict the steps. God already wrote the path. Every twist and turn has led you here not by accident, but by design. Every delay was direction. Every closed door was protection. Every not yet was preparing the perfect yes. Now that yes is arriving, and it will be undeniable. God isn't just opening a window. He's opening the floodgates. This blessing is not going to trickle in slowly. It will come with force, with clarity, with joy that catches you off guard. You may even cry not from sadness, but because you'll finally feel safe again. The waiting has worn you down, but the reward will lift you up. The sorrow you carried will be no match for the joy that's coming. Heaven has already declared it. Restoration, renewal, release. What once was broken will be rebuilt. What felt empty will overflow. And what seemed impossible will be your reality. This is the kind of blessing that rewrites stories. It doesn't just patch the old, it brings the new. You're not going back to who you were, you're becoming who God designed you to be. And that's why this moment is so important. You've walked through fire, You've been through seasons that could have destroyed you, but you're still here, still believing, still reaching. That alone is proof of God's hand on your life. The enemy tried to break you, but instead, you broke through. You chose to trust when trust didn't come easy. And now, that kind of faith is bearing fruit. What was once tested is now being rewarded. Some blessings are quiet, but this one will speak loudly. It will silence doubt. It will hush fear. It will be so clear that even those who doubted you will have to admit God did this. And when it comes, it won't add sorrow with it. Because God's blessings don't come with torment, they come with peace. They come with strength. They come with clarity. If this truth is speaking to your heart right now, and you're ready to receive with bold faith, comment 222 as your declaration of trust. You've been in what felt like a holding pattern, praying, hoping, wondering. You watched time move and doors stay closed. You asked God, did I miss it? Was I not enough? But He answers you today with a firm and loving voice. You didn't miss it. You were never forgotten. The blessing was being built. The timing was being set. And now it's ready. There's no more striving. This won't come through force. It will come through rest, through surrender, through believing that God has already gone before you. The pressure is lifting. The pace of your life will begin to match the peace in your soul. You won't feel rushed anymore. You won't feel frantic. There will be divine flow, divine rhythm, divine alignment. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase, just 9 words long, that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You'll look back on this and realize how close God always was. Even in the silence, He was speaking. Even in the stillness, He was working. Even in the moments when your heart felt empty, He was pouring strength into you. That's why you didn't quit. That's why you didn't collapse. Because grace was carrying you forward even when you didn't know it. There are gifts inside of you that you haven't seen yet. This blessing will awaken them. It will pull out potential you thought was gone. It will reignite dreams that had gone quiet. God is not just answering your prayer, He's activating your purpose. That one thing He's giving you isn't just about comfort, it's about calling. And the joy, it will be real, it won't be fragile. It won't be something you have to guard every second. It will feel safe, solid, and true. You won't have to question if it's going to disappear, because what God gives, He protects. What He starts, He finishes. What He builds, He defends. You won't have to fight to keep this blessing. It will be sustained by grace, not fear. You are walking into a new chapter. The page has turned, and this one reads differently. It reads of hope, favor, redemption, and abundance. The struggle is not your identity. The pain is not your future. God is writing beauty into your story again. And this time, it will last. What's coming will require faith, but it will also grow your faith. You'll find yourself trusting more, worrying less, laughing deeper. People will ask, what changed? And all you'll be able to say is, God showed up. He gave me what I stopped asking for but never stopped needing. Let that truth sink in. He knows what you still need, even when you've gone silent. He knows what your heart can't put into words. That's the kindness of God. That's the tenderness of His love. You don't have to shout to be heard. A whisper is enough for heaven to move, and heaven has moved on your behalf. If you believe your whisper has reached the throne, comment 777 to mark the fullness of God's promise over your life. You are chosen. That's why this blessing has your name on it. You are covered. That's why no weapon formed against you has prospered. You are called. That's why the path kept shifting, because God was protecting your steps. And now, He is releasing something so holy, so timely, so perfectly crafted for you that your only response will be worship. Let your walls come down. Let the fear be silenced. Let the doubt leave your body. God is not done with you. In fact, He's just getting started. And the proof of that will be the one thing He is placing in your life now. The thing your soul has been craving. The thing only He could give. The blessing. That one thing is coming into alignment, not by chance, but by God's deliberate hand. And He reminds you again, you will be very happy, because I, your God, am giving you that one thing. You may not feel ready. You may still carry the weight of past failures or the fear of disappointment. But God doesn't bless you based on how ready you feel. He blesses you based on His timing and your obedience. And you've obeyed. You've stayed. You've trusted through brokenness. You've stood firm through storms that tried to wipe you out. And because of that, you are walking into favor that no man can deny. The kind of blessing God is sending your way is not the type that fades in a week or dries up when things get hard. It's not temporary relief, it's lasting transformation. It's the kind of blessing that heals years of pain in moments. That restores hope to parts of you that were silent for too long. That one thing will shift, not just your today, but your future. This is a harvest of every silent seed you sowed in tears. He has been watching you when no one else was, watching how you gave when it hurt, how you forgave without an apology, how you worshipped when you had every reason to walk away. That didn't go unseen. Heaven remembers what the world forgets. And God says, now is your time. I'm not giving you leftovers, I'm giving you the best. If this confirms what your heart already knows, comment 333 to declare your faith out loud. There's something holy about what's unfolding. You may not have the words for it, but your spirit feels the weight of it. That's not anxiety, it's anticipation. That's not fear, it's the presence of God settling over your life. You are being prepared for something sacred, something tailored just for you. God doesn't do one-size-fits-all blessings. He crafts them uniquely for the heart that receives them. You've walked through rejection, but that didn't define you. You've battled loss, but that didn't break you. You've questioned God's silence, but you never let go of His hand. And that kind of faith is rare. That kind of faith gets heaven's attention. Now, the one who formed you, who knows every strand of your story, is about to show you why it all mattered. This isn't just about receiving, it's about becoming. The person you're becoming is who God intended all along, stronger, wiser, more full of grace. He has been writing your story with eternity in mind, not just comfort. And now, as He places this one thing in your life, it will make sense why you had to wait, why you had to grow, why it had to be this way and no other. People who left, losses you endured, prayers that seemed unanswered, all of it was a necessary piece of the journey. You were being pruned, not punished, refined, not rejected. And now that you've passed through the fire, the gold is showing, the beauty is emerging, the light inside you is beginning to shine through in ways it never could before. You may have expected God to answer your prayer one way, but He is about to exceed it. He is not bound by your expectations. He is not limited by your logic. He's going to do it in a way that only He can. The kind of blessing that leaves no doubt it was Him. The kind that drops every jaw and shuts every lie that ever said you weren't worthy, because in Him, you are. A neuroscientist says yes. A 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've waited, you've prayed, you've stood firm. And now, the Lord says, watch what I will do, not what people will do, not what the system will do, what God Himself will do. He's going to elevate you, bless you, protect you, and position you, not to show off your strength, but to reveal His goodness. This blessing is not just about what you get, it's about who He is. Let that truth settle into you. He is faithful, He is good, He is generous, He is kind, and He is not done with you. He never was. In fact, what's ahead is greater than what's behind. You're not approaching your end, you're stepping into your beginning. The tears you've cried were watering something holy, and now it's blooming. The breakthrough is not near, it's here. If you're ready to receive not just the blessing but the joy that comes with it, comment 555 and let your faith speak louder than your fear. From this day forward, you will walk differently. Not because your path is suddenly easy, but because you'll walk with a heart that knows God is with you. You won't walk with the weight of doubt anymore. You'll walk with confidence, not in yourself, but in the one who leads you. This one thing He is giving you will anchor you through every storm, remind you that you are not forgotten, and show others what it looks like when heaven touches earth. God is raising you, not above others, but above fear, above shame, above comparison, above lack. He's lifting you out of what was and into what will be. You are not being overlooked, you are being crowned. You are not being skipped, you are being saved for something greater. He is not just answering your prayer, He is answering your identity, reminding you who you are in Him. This one thing is about more than happiness. It's about wholeness, about living in step with your purpose, about finding beauty in the places you once only felt pain. That's what God does. He turns graves into gardens, ashes into glory, waiting into testimony. And now, you are the one who will carry that story. Let your soul be still. Let your heart say yes. The waiting has not been wasted. The struggle has not been in vain. The delay was never denial, it was God working behind the scenes for your good. You've been through enough to know that nothing in this life comes easy. But this blessing is not coming by striving. It's coming by grace. And it's already closer than you think. You're not going to have to beg for it. You're not going to have to force it. God is bringing it to you because it's part of your destiny. It's not random. It's written, and it's coming into reality right now. The battle you've faced has been intense, but it wasn't for nothing. You've wrestled in the dark. You've stood when no one clapped. You've waited while others seemed to move ahead. But heaven has always had you in mind. You're not behind. You're not forgotten. You're exactly where you need to be. And now the blessing is catching up to you. It's overtaking you, because what God has ordained for you cannot be delayed forever. There were moments when you questioned everything, even your own worth, even God's plan. But you kept holding on, even if only by a thread, and He saw that. He heard every whispered prayer and every silent tear. You've wondered if you missed it. But God says, no, you didn't miss it. You were being positioned to receive what's pure, what's whole, what's eternal. This one thing God is about to place in your life will bring peace to the chaos. It will bring order to the confusion. It will bring rest to your tired soul. It's not just a gift, it's a shift, a turning point, a moment that marks before and after. And after this, things won't go back to how they were. You won't return to old patterns, old pain, or old limitations. You'll walk forward with strength you didn't know you had, and joy you didn't think you'd feel again.